Welcome back to my video. In this video, you are going to learn how to find the HTTP enum way back by using auxiliary scanner in the Metasploit. This model pulls up and perhaps the URL stored by archive.org for the purpose of replaying during a web assessment. It's just like a finding unlinked or old pages. So now I'm going to click on my Termex, then typing cd Metasploit framework, then pressing enter, and next typing ls command. So here you can see the files and folders present in the MSF framework. So next I'm loading up the MSF console by typing /MSF console. It takes a little bit of time. Okay, now it's loaded up. Next I am going to use auxiliary model by typing use auxiliary /scanner /http /enum _ wayback. So next checking up the information of model by typing info. So now here you can see the information like domain output file. For the domain we have to add the URL, and for the output file we have to give the file name, and it stores all the URLs present in the website. So next setting up the domain by typing set domain sackhacken.com, and next for the output file set out file sackhack. I'm setting the file name as sackhack. So next at last run, then pressing enter. I'm going to wait for a while for the output. So now here you can see the output information. It says that pulling the URLs from the archive.org, and it has located 4 addresses from sackhacken.com and writing URLs to the sackhack. Finally it has created a output file. So now I am going to exit the session by typing Ctrl+C and next typing ls command. Here you can see the file sackhack. Now I am going to open this file by typing nano sackhack.txt. So now here you can see the URLs present in the website, and these are the recently viewed page by the enum users. So that's how you are going to find the URLs stored by archive.org. That's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In the previous video you saw how to find the HTTP enum way back by using the auxiliary model. So now you are going to learn how to find the endpoint mapper scanner, which is an auxiliary model in Metasploit. By using this model we can obtain the information from the mapper service. So here you can see the previous output. Now I am going to select a new session. Once again I am going to enter in the Metasploit framework by typing cd Metasploit framework, next /MSF console. It gets loaded up. So next I am going to use endpoint mapper model by typing use auxiliary /scanner /DCERPC /endpoint mapper, and getting the information by typing info. So now here you can see the information of model like rhost, rport, and threads rhost is used for setting the target address, and rport is used for targeting port, and threads setting the number of concurrent threads. So now all we need to do is just set up the range of IP address by typing set rhosts and the IP address range, that is 192.168.43.1/24. So now setting up the threads count by typing set threads 255. So at last I am going to type run. Here you can see that this model can be used for obtaining the information of mapper service. So now here it's showing that connecting. What it's actually doing is it's going to cross check all the IP address and find the exact IP address for endpoint. Here it shows us that some of they are getting connected. Here it shows us that some of are not getting connected. We need to wait for a while till it gets connected for the IP address. Okay, now here you can see that it has found the endpoint, that is SACPAC, and its IP address is 192.168.43.17. So that's how we are going to find the endpoint by using endpoint mapper, which is present in the auxiliary model in Metasploit. That's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In the previous video, you saw how to do endpoint mapper, which is an auxiliary model. So now in this video, you are going to learn how to do autopon using Metasploit. So before that, I am going to tell you what is autopon. Using a Java exploit when a flash exploit is called for a simple won't work and might land you behind the bars. The beauty of autopon is that it relieves you of some of the hard work of reconciliation, and autopon will first try to fingerprint the victim's browser, then throw at it whatever exploit it thinks might work on it. So now I am going to open up the new session, typing cd Metasploit framework, and next typing ls command, and next /msf console. So here the Metasploit loads up, and next I am going to use the browser autopon model by typing use auxiliary /server /browser autopon. Now checking the model information by typing info. Here you can see some of the basic information, that is lhost, srv host, and srv port. Srv host is an address of a local machine which is connected to the server, and similarly the srv port also. So next I am going to set the lhost and URI path. Now setting up the lhost. So before that I am going to open another session. Here I am going to type ifconfig, checking my IP address, then coming back to my session. Here I am going to set up the lhost by typing set lhost and my IP address. So next setting up the URI path, set URI path sachacken.com. This is the URL that we want to exploit to be located at our own malicious server. So next typing run. So now the autopon model starts exploiting. Each one represents a different possible vulnerability in our browser. For finding the vulnerability, it takes little bit of time. If I am a target or a native to the server at my IP address 8080/sackhackon.com. Here you can see the output. Let's keep on checking the possible exploitation with the given URI path. So here we get the result after a 20 exploits. Here you can see the link, and now I'm going to copy the link and paste it in my Chrome browser. Here I pasted. The next, coming to my termix, here it shows the output like an Android, and also it shows the Chrome address. So that's how the autopon works. That's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In the previous video you saw how to do autopon, and also you saw how does it works using URI path. So now in this video you are going to learn email harvesting, which is one of the Metasploit model. Out of the many useful auxiliary models, the Metasploit has one among them is search email collector, which searches the email in Google, Bing, Yahoo for the email addresses associated with a particular domain. So now I am going to open up the new session and next typing cd Metasploit framework, then pressing enter, then once again typing ls command. So next loading up the MSF console by typing /MSF console. So next using up the search email collector module by typing use auxiliary /gather /search email collector, then getting the information of the module by typing info. Here you can see some of the basic information like domain, output file. Domain stands for name to locate the email address, and next output file. A user can give a file name where all the emails can be stored, and so on. The most important part of this is domain name. Next I am going to set up the domain name by typing set domain reddick.com. At last execute by typing run command. So now here you can see it's going on searching on Google, Bing, Yahoo. So finally we did not get any emails. So now let's try another one, and next I am going to use hotmail.com, then again typing run. So now here you can see the some of the email address associated with the domain. So if you want to store these emails in a file, then you need to make use of outfile command. Here I am setting the outfile with the name of email.txt, and next once again using the run command. Here you can see the emails. These emails will be stored in the email.txt file, and next I am coming out of the session by typing Ctrl C, then typing ls command. So now here you can see the email.txt file. I am going to open it by typing nano email.txt. Here you can see the email list which are present in the email.txt file. So email harvesting can be used by the hackers to carry out a phishing camp against an entire organization. So this is one of the aspects of email, how emails can be misused. Computer users who are unaware of phishing attack can fall victim and up. If a hacker gets control on a single machine inside an organization network, it may open for him the path to access and exploit the entire network of the organization. So that's all about email harvesting. Thank you. Welcome back to my video. In the previous video, you saw how to do email harvesting and gather the email information. So now, in this video, we are going to learn how to detect SSH version with the SSH version scanner. SSH is a widely used application that provides secure remote login. It uses strong cryptography to provide authentication and confidentiality. Now I am going to use the SSH version auxiliary model that can be found in the Metasploit. By using this model, we can determine the target occupied with an vulnerable SSH version. So this may help hackers to get into the web application. So now I am going to type cd Metasploit framework, then typing ls command, and next loading up the MSF console by typing /MSF console, and next making use of SSH model by typing use auxiliary /scanner /SSH version. Now checking out the model information by typing info. Here you can see the information like rhost, rport, threads. Rhost can be used for setting up the target range, rport which is default, threads, number of concurrent threads to be occurred. Here I am going to check my IP address for setting up the rhost range, and next typing set rhost 192.168.1.1/24. Next setting up the number of threads by typing set threads 100. At last execute by typing exploit. Okay, now here you can see the scanned host, but we did not got any results of the SSH version. And if you want the correct information, then we need to give the correct IP address. So let me check once again. I am giving the IP address as 192.168.1. Then running the exploit command. Here it shows us only one scanned host. And once again I am going to change the IP address, that is 192.168.1.102, again using the exploit command. So now here we got some of the information like 192.168.1.102 is the IP address, and its SSH server version is SSH 2.0, and its open SSH version is 4.7 PI, which is based on Debian Ubuntu. So that's how we are going to detect the SSH version of the target. That's on this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In the previous video, you saw how to find the SSH version of a web application. So now in this video, you are going to learn how to find the FTP version of a web application. FTP is a file transmission protocol where the files and folders can be uploaded to the server and easily accessed by the users. And the FTP ports start from 21 onwards. The FTP version model simply scans a range of IP address and determines the versions of an FTP servers. So here I am going to type cd Metasploit framework, and next typing ls command, and next loading up the MSF console by typing /MSF console, and next I am going to use FTP model for scanning the FTP version. Here I am typing use auxiliary /scanner /ftp /ftp version, and checking out the information of an FTP. Here you can see some of the information like FTP pass, FTP user, and R hosts, R port, which starts from port 21, at last threads. Now to set up the model, I need to just enter the R host and threads. So now I am going to type set R host and the IP address, that is 192.168.1.102. Here I am directly setting up the R host because in the previous video you saw the SS version of the same R host. On that basis I am using the similar R host. So next, setting up the threads by typing set threads 255, at last typing run. So now here you can see the version of an FTP server that are running, that is 220 Pro FTP PD 1.3.1, and the server is bbox. So next, if you find many R hosts present in your network, then better you make use of this method. Here I am typing R hosts and setting up the IP address as 192.168.1.100/24, and again I am using run command. Here shows us the only one FTP banner, similarly which we got previous, so we did not find any other FTP version. That's how we are going to find the FTP version of a particular R host. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In the previous video you saw how to find the FTP version of an R host. So now in this video we are going to learn a simple exploit for getting the OpenSSL. Before that I am going to tell you what is SSL. SSL is a secured sockets layer in a computer network protocol. It is used for securing the connection between the network applications. So now coming to the OpenSSL. OpenSSL is a software library for application that secures the communication over a computer networks against heavy drops. So coming to the Metasploit model, the hard-built vulnerability enables a hacker to track the OpenSSL by sending a single bit of data while telling the server it sent 64 KB of data, and the server sends back the same 64 KB of data to be checked and echo back, and again the server will respond with the 64 KB of random data from its memory. So that's how the OpenSSL work. Now coming to my termix, so here you can see the output of previous video. Now here I am directly loading up the MSF console by typing /MSF console, and next I am going to use OpenSSL hard-built model by typing use auxiliary /scanner /SSL /OpenSSL _ hard-built. So let's check the model information by typing info. Here you can see the information like name, module, and also the available action present in this module like dump, keys, scan, and also some of the basic options, but the critical one is R host. Here I am opening another session. Now I am going to type ping google.com. Now here you can see the IP address. I am just going to copy it, and next coming back to my session, Here I am typing set or host and pasting the IP address, and next typing set verbose true. Verbose, it gives more information about the applications which we have pinged. At last typing run. Here I am attacking on google.com. So finally we get some of the information about the Google. So that's how we are going to find the OpenSSL of any application or any website. So that's all in this video. Thank you.
Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, you're going to learn what is nmapping and how to check the status of target machine. Before going to check the status of target machine, I'm going to explain you what is nmap. Nmap uses raw IP packets in novel ways to determine what hosts are available on the network and what operating system they are running and what type of packets, filters, firewalls are in use. So now coming back to my termex, now I am going to check the status of target machine. Most of the attackers try to gather the information of any server by using nmap. So now I am going to install nmap by typing apt install nmap. It's going to take some time for installation, but now I have already installed, and now I am going to take the help of nmap by typing nmap h and then pressing enter. Okay, now here you can see some of the options and commands related to the nmap. By using these options, I am going to check the status of server. Next I am typing nmap s capital P. SP is a ping scanning. Next I am going to enter my IP address 192.168.1.1/24. This can type list the hosts within the specified range that responds to the ping. It allows you to detect which computers are online rather than which ports are open. So this is how attacker try to check the status of targeted machine. That's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, in this video you are going to learn how to check the ports of target machine. In the previous video you saw how to check the status of target machine and also what is nmapping. Now in this video you are going to check the ports of target machine by nmapping. So after checking the status of nmapping, the attackers try to check the information of the ports, means which all our ports can be used for attacking the server. Coming to the ports, there are 6 port states recognized by the nmap. First one is open. Security-minded people know that each open port is an canvas for attack. Attackers and pen testers want to exploit the open ports. So next one is close. Closed port is accessible, but there is no application listening on it. They can be helpful in showing that a host is up on an IP address. And the next one is filtered. The filtering could be from a detected firewall, routing rules, or host-based firewall software. These ports frustrate the attackers because they provide so little information. And the next one is unfiltered. The unfiltered state means that a port is accessible, but nmap is unable to determine whether it is an open port or closed port. And the next one is open filtered. Nmap places ports in the state when it is unable to determine whether a port is open or filtered. This occurs for scanning types in which open ports gives no response. And the last port is closed filtered. This state is used when the nmap is unable to determine whether a port is closed or filtered. It is only used for the IP ID idle scanning. So now coming to my termex, here I am going to type nmap and then I am going to enter my IP address, that is 192.168.1.100. Then pressing enter. Now here you can see the open ports of my IP address. Ports status of the ports services. So in this you can see all the TCP ports are open. TCP is a transmission control protocol. You can see the services and also you can see RTSP service, that is RTSP service, some typically HTTP request like the options requesting. And next I am going to type nmap scam.nmap.org and then pressing enter, and here it shows all the services and ports present in the nmap.org. And also you can see here 993 ports are closed in this. Here you can see FTP ports, SMTP ports, HTTP and few more. You can see here HTTP ports is open and its port number is 21. We use FTP port to upload the files to the server, and also you can see HTTP ports port and its port number is 80 and filter SMTP. So this is how the attacker checks the ports before doing any attacks. Make sure that your web application or your server can be secured by this type of ports. So that's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, we are going to see how to do DDoS attack in Termux. Before that, I am going to explain you what is DDoS attack. DDoS attack is a distributed denial of service, occurs when the multiple systems flood the bandwidth or a resource of a targeted system using one or more web servers. Such an attack is often the result of multiple compressed systems. So once the site is down, the attackers demands for the money in exchange for stopping the attacks. Now I am going to click on my Termux. I am going to update the packages by typing apt update and next typing git clone to do DDoS attack. Now I am going to the GitHub link. So here is the hammer. Hammer is a Python file which is used for DDoS attack. I am going to just copy the link. Now coming back to my Termux, okay, pasting the link here, then pressing enter. Okay, now the hammer gets downloaded and next typing ls. So here is the hammer folder. Next I am going to enter in the hammer folder by typing cd hammer and pressing enter and next typing ls command. Okay, now here you can see the hammer.py file. I am going to get the access permission by typing chmod +x hammer.py and next typing python hammer.py. Now here you can see some of the options. H for help, S the server IP address, P that is default port 80, T turbo default 135. So now I am going to show you how to do DDoS attack on the websites. And next I am typing python hammer.py, S for server IP address and next entering the website URL, that is www.sackhacken.com. Now I am going to use multi-screen in my phone. Here I am going to open up my website. Okay, now here you can see the website gets loaded continuously. On the left side of screen you can see the packet sending continuously to the website. I am trying to refresh the website. It's not opening. So that's all in this video. That's how you can do DDoS attack on any websites. You can make the website down. So that's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, we are going to learn how to do SQL map in Termux. Before that, I am going to explain you what is SQL map. SQL map is an open source pen testing tool that automates the process of detecting and exploiting SQL injection flaws and also takeover of database server, and it supports to enumeration users, password hash, tables and database. So most of the hackers use SQL map to find the passwords of the different websites. So before doing SQL mapping, we need to install some of the packages. So now I'm typing pkg install python. So which I have already installed the packets. And next, getting the GitHub link. Here is the GitHub SQL, and I'm just going to copy the link. Now coming back to my termx, I'm going to paste it here, then press enter. Okay, now it gets downloaded. Here you can see the SQL map folder. Next, typing cd SQL map, then ls. Okay, now here you can see the SQL map.py file, and next I'm going to type python to SQL map.py. Now it's asking me to enter some of the options like D to find the directory, U to add a URL, L login files, M bulk files, R request files, C config file, X site mp file. So now I'm going to add a website link, and now typing python to SQL map.py, U for entering the URL. I'm going to enter the URL http://www.biblehistory.com/subcat.py id equal to 1. Next, dbs to find the database. Next, I'm going to press enter, and now the site mapping starts. Okay, let me check what I'm going to get. I'm going to wait for a while. Okay, now here it's asking me one question. Do you want to include all tests for MySQL? Press yes. Okay, now I'm going to press Y, then enter, then again mapping starts. Okay, now here I'm getting some of the HTTP requests and also some of the contents tables available in the database. So the SQL map has been stopped. Okay, now I'm scrolling down. Here I can see some of the table contents related to the website. So that's how we are going to find the database of the websites by doing SQL mapping. So by using SQL mapping, you can find the vulnerabilities present in the websites. So that's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, you're going to learn how to find a location of website. Before going to find a location of website, I'm going to explain you what is IP geolocation. IP-based geolocation is mapping of an IP address or MAC address to the real-world geographic location of an internet-connected computing or mobile device. So basically, it's going to find your server location in the form of geographical. Now I'm going to click on my termx, and first and foremost I'm going to type apt install python. Why I am doing this? Because the IP geolocation file is written in Python programming language. I have already installed Python, and next, to find the IP geolocation we need to download the file from GitHub. Okay, now here you can see the GitHub link. I'm just going to copy it and paste it in my termx. So here I come back to my termx and typing git clone and pasting the URL. Now pressing enter. Okay, now it gets downloaded, and next typing ls command. So here you can see the IP geolocation folder, and next I'm going to type cd IP geolocation, press enter, and now I'm in the folder of IP geolocation. So before going to run the IP geolocation Python file, I need some of the requirements to be installed. So here you can see the requirement file, which has the extension of .txt, and now I'm going to type pip install r requirements.txt, then pressing enter. Okay, all the requirements have been installed successfully. And next typing python ipgeolocation.py. Now pressing enter. Here it's showing the help commands that can be used for finding the location, m for finding your own geolocation, target IP address if domain, and few more are there. So now I'm going to check my geolocation by typing python ipgeolocation.py m, then pressing enter. Okay, now it shows the IP geolocation of my MAC address. Now here you can see the information of my MAC address. Next I'm going to find the location of website by typing python ipgeolocation.py t targeted website. I'm going to enter www.facebook.com. I'm going to wait for a while. Okay, now here you get the geolocation of Facebook. Here you can see the details. So that's how we can find the IP geolocation of website or any other domain by running ipgeolocation.py file. So that's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, you are going to learn how to do web scanning. Most of the people do web scanning to find the vulnerabilities present in the website. So similarly, we are going to do web scanning by using termx. Now clicking on my termx, and now I am going to type pkg install php. So why I am installing PHP package is, so most of the web applications are written in PHP language. And next I am going to GitHub. Here you can see the tool name Redhawk. This tool is used for web scanning. And next I am going to copy the link. Coming back to my termx, and here I am going to type get clone, pasting the URL, then pressing enter. Okay, now it gets downloaded, and then typing ls command. Here you can see the folder with the name of Redhawk, and now I am going to enter into the folder by typing cd redhawk, then typing ls command. Here you can see some of the files. By using these files I am going to do web scanning. And next here I am typing php rhawk.php. Okay, now here you can see some of the information about Redhawk. Here you can see some of the options which are used to do web scanning. Options like who is looking up, geo IP look, graph banner, DNS lookup, subnet calculator, nmap ports, subdomain scanner, and many more. So now next I am going to do web scanning. Here I am typing www.sackhacken.com, and next I get the information of my website, the domain name, registered domain ID, updated, creation date, and many more information. So that's how we are going to do web scanning using the Redhawk tool in the termx. That's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, we are going to learn how to do phishing by using termx. Before that, I am going to explain you what is phishing. Phishing is an attempt to obtain the sensitive information such as username, passwords, and credit card details, and it's often used for malicious reasons. Now I am going to click on termx. So before going to the phishing attack, I will install some of the packages by typing apt update and upgrade y by pressing enter. Now all the packages are updated. Next typing apt install python. Now Python also get installed. And next typing get clone. Now coming to my GitHub, so here you can see the tool that is Vman. So Vman is a HTTP server used for phishing and also which is written in the Python programming language. And now copying the link and then going back to my Termex, I'm going to paste it here, then press enter. Okay, it gets downloaded. And now typing ls command, here you can see the file that is vman.py. And now I'm going to type python to vman.py, then pressing enter. Now here you can see the vman has been loaded successfully, and now it's time to do for phishing. And now I'm going to set up the URL by typing URL http://facebook.com. Similarly, I'm going to set up https by typing URL https://facebook.com, and next setting up the action URL, that is http://facebook.com. At last I'm going to type run and then press enter. Now we'll get the link, that is http://localhost 808. So this is the link which is connected to the Facebook page, and now you just need to send this link to the victim. So now I don't have any victim. I'm just going to copy this link and paste in my browser. Okay, now I'm going to paste in my browser. Okay, now here you can see the Facebook page has been loaded. It is similar to the other Facebook page, but whatever the URL is there, it is connected to my server. And now it's time to enter my email ID and password. I am going to enter my email ID and now entering password and then pressing login. Now let me come back to my Termex. Okay, now I am going to search my email ID and password. Okay, here you can see the email ID and password which I have entered in the Facebook phishing page. So this is how you can hack the email ID and password or any other things by doing phishing. That's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, we're going to learn how to do brute force attack with Instagram. Before that, I'm going to explain you what is brute force attack. Brute force attack is a trial and error method used to obtain information such as username, password, or personal identification number, that is PIN. It is used to generate a large number of consecutive guesses as to the large value that desired data. I'm going to click on my Termex and type pkg upgrade. I'm making sure that all the packages have been upgraded, and next installing get packets by typing pkg install get and then pressing enter, and next updating my Python packets. And now I'm going to get the GitHub link to brute force for the Instagram. Here I'm in the GitHub link. Here is the Insta hack which is used for brute forcing the Instagram. You can see the terminal screenshot of how to do attacking. So now I'm going to copy the link and paste it in my Termex. Okay, now I'm going to paste it here, then press enter. Here it gets downloaded, and next typing ls command. So you can see here the Insta hack folder, and now I'm getting into the folder by typing cd insta hack and again typing ls command. So here you can see the Insta hack file which is written in the Python programming language. To do brute force attacking, I need some of the password. For that I need to create a txt file. So here you can see already a txt file is present with the file name of pass. Next I'm going to in nano text editor by typing nano pass.txt. Okay, now I'm in the text editor, entering some of the password and next saving them by pressing Ctrl O, enter, and then Ctrl X. So next I'm going to type python instahack.py. Now here it's asking me to enter username. I'm going to enter my username, and next it's showing me that 10 passwords loaded successfully, and it is also asking that do you want to use proxy. I'm going to type N because I have already created my own password list, and next it's asking me how many seconds you want to delay between the each brute force attack. Here I'm typing 1. So now it started checking the each and every password with my username. You can see some of them are incorrect. Okay, now here I got the password matched to my username. So that's how you are going to do brute force attack with Instagram. You can brute force anybody's Instagram account by guessing their passwords. So that's all in this video. Thank you. Hi, welcome back to my video. In this video, we're going to see installing of SE toolkit, that is social engineering toolkit. Before going to installation, I'm going to explain you what is social engineering toolkit. Social engineering toolkit is an open source penetration testing framework designed for social engineering. Set has a number of customized attack vectors like mass mail attack, website attacking vectors, creating a payload and listeners, and many more. So now coming to the installation part, first you need to copy the link that is given below in the description. I have already copied and now I'm going to paste it in my termix. Then typing ls, and next here you can see the se toolkit.sh file, that is an shell file, and next typing sh se toolkit.sh. It gets downloaded. I'm going to wait for a while. So once again I'm going to press ls. So now here you can see the SE toolkit folder where all the tools are present in it. And next I'm going to type cd SE toolkit. Then pressing ls, and now we are in the SE toolkit folder. To run the social engineering toolkit, we should install some of the requirements. So next I'm going to type pip install r requirements.txt. Now all the requirements get installed. It takes some time for installation, and don't worry about this error. Okay, the SE toolkit has been installed on my termix. Next I'm going to type ls so that I can see the files once again. Next typing SE toolkit. Now here you can see the SE toolkit, and also you can see the options, and also the social engineering attack, penetration testing, third-party models, and so on. So this is how you can install the SE toolkit on the Android termix. So that's all in this video. Thank you.